Welcome to SmokinStyle.com and our hybrid electronic pipe video. You know, originally this pipe was labeled as a hybrid because it was the first to utilize both Cartomizers and Tankomizers, which at the time was pretty cool. But what we now know is that it's a hybrid for yet another reason, because it's addressing a wide variety of consumer needs and concerns. Let's start with the battery, for instance. For some, it needs to be easy. For others, it needs to be quick. So a quick half turn to the left will open it and pull out the battery. A quick turn to the right, and you're ready to go. By simply pushing on the button, that activates the pipe and you're ready to draw. Changing out a Cartomizer or Tankomizer is very simple. A quarter turn on the stem. You can screw your Cartomizer right in and lock her back into place. She's ready to go. Or if you've chosen to go with the Tankomizer, simply take your Tankomizer, slip it in, give it a quarter turn, add your stem, and there you go. You're ready to go. Push, activate. You're ready to go. Now, when it comes to filling the Tankomizer, I don't think they could have made it much simpler. First of all, you can fill it while the Tankomizer is in the pipe itself, or you can pull it out. Either way. Really, the only thing there is to it is, number one, is there's a screw top on here. You take off the screw top. Looks like that. Okay. And then you'll note here on the top that there's a hole in the middle, and then there's two sides. You pick a side. Don't put anything in the center hole. So all you gotta do is take the needle tip of your e-liquid, stick it down inside, just push it in, give it a little squirt, and you'll start filling up your tank. I'm filling it up here. I want to get it to a level where you can see it. I'm not going to fill it to the top, but as you can see, I've got some liquid in there now that you can see. And you simply put the cap back on. Mouthpiece, you're ready to go. There is one little quirk about the Tankomizer that I'd like to point out. That is that the atomizing chamber is in the upper portion of the Tankomizer. So before you go to smoke it, you might want to just tip it to get fluid up in there. And if you come to a point where you're smoking it and you get a dry hit, just give it a little tip and it's ready to go. Lastly, let's briefly recap the prefilled cartridges or Cartomizers. The prefilled, simply put her in, screw it down, and you can start smoking it immediately. Now, we also offer on the site some refillable Cartomizers, and these, if you have the time and the wherewithal, you can actually save a little bit of money. You simply take the tip of the e-liquid bottle and pull the top out, just like that. And if you look down inside there, hopefully you can see that there's a hole in the center, and then there's like a spongy material all around the edges. So what you want to do is, you don't want to get anything in that hole down the middle. You just want to put your e-liquid in, just squirt it in around the side. I like to squirt it on the sides, and just get that spongy material nice and soaked pretty well. And then you want to let it sit for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so, and then come back and hit it a second time. Get it till it's soaked again. And I know I'm doing it in less than 5 minutes here, but just to show you that. And I usually go through that process, you know, about 3 or 4 times. Now, what that usually means is that you usually don't want to fill one Cartamizer at a time. You usually want to do about 5 or 10, you know, so you have them pre-made and ready to go. But once you've gone through it 3, 4 times, all you got to do is put the cap back on, and it's ready. So in conclusion, this is a great pipe for the novice, somebody who's just getting into vaping for the first time. You have the opportunity to test the Tankomizers and also the Cartomizers. For the person who's on the move and on the run and has to do things quickly, again, you know, you have a lot of options here. You can move quickly through a Tankomizer or a Cartomizer. If one is out, switch it out with the other. This happens very quickly. In your kit, you're going to receive the pipe bowl, the stem. You'll get an additional stem as a spare. Cartomizers, you'll get 5. Tankomizer, a free bottle of e-liquid, 2 batteries, and a battery charger. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.